Hi guys, welcome back to Cut in 4K with Dara. On this episode of All You Need to Know About Bowen University, we'll be having 7 different representatives from each of the 7 colleges in Bowen University come talk to you guys, freshers, about what you need to know, what you need to expect, survival tips, best advice for you based on your college, or maybe kind of like your department, something like that. And so we'll be having different representatives from each of the colleges. We have one from COMS, that's College of Management and Social Sciences. We have one from COES, that's College of Health Sciences. We have one from COEBS, that's College of College of Environmental Sciences. We have one from COAES, that's College of Agriculture and Engineering Sciences. We have one from COLAW, that's College of Law. We have one from COLBS, that's College of Liberal Studies. And we have one from COX, that's College of Computing and Communication Studies. And so, without further ado, let's hear what the representatives of each of these colleges have to say to you guys.
My name is Busayo. I'm an incoming 200 level student of Bowen University. I'm a medicine and surgery student, and my college is called College of Health Sciences, popularly known as COHES. What was your first impression of your college when you resumed? Share any funny, surprising, embarrassing, or memorable experience from your first few days. The funniest thing that happened to me my first day of resumption is that I got lost. We received directions from the school gates, but then we ended up finding ourselves in every other place that was not my college. We were only able to find our way after I had to call a friend to give us directions from where we were to where she was, because she went ahead of us and she got there first. I got to COHES and we were told that our registration would be done in Red Hall. So basically, you go to COHES and you see a building. You see Red Hall to your left and Blue Hall to your right. So we started our registrations at Red Hall. The registration process is quite stressful and a bit time consuming. So my first advice to you would be to come early and to have all your documents already prepared. Like, it's faster for you once you're early and once you have your documents already on hand. Like, you don't have to go out to go and be printing your documents or to be looking for passport photographs up and down. Like, you already have everything in your file ready. Just the moment they call, bring out these documents, you're already ready. Like, it goes faster for you. And you guys will be in a line. So it's like a first come, first serve thing, which is why I said come early. I got to school 9 a.m. and by the time I settled in my hostel, it was already like 1:30 p.m., almost 2 p.m. To let you know how time consuming it actually was. I think, that was basically how my first day went. People started their clinical registrations that day, but I was too tired, so I did not start my clinical registrations that day. I started it the day after. If you are done with your registrations and you settled in your hostel and you think you still have the energy to go for your clinical registrations, by all means go for them, because they are also time consuming. They take for the rest of the week. I use the whole week to do mine. So if you want to start on that same day, feel free to start. But you would only be able to start if you come early to start your registrations in the first place. So the general advice is please come early and please have all your documents on hand. The next question: what is academic life really like in your college? Talk about your timetable, workload, lecturers, practicals or studio lab works, tests, assignments, and what students should expect. Concerning your timetable, the first thing that you should expect is that you don't understand your timetable at all. The first thing that you should expect is you would have a bit of your courses clashing. Yeah, they would be clashing. But then one thing I really need to make you understand is that you have people that are on ground. Like, the moment you have a problem with your timetable, you have people that you are supposed to speak to, and then the moment they are aware that you have problems with your timetable, they are always willing and ready to find a way to sort it out. The first few days you may not really understand your timetable. In fact, you'll be confused. You are supposed to be ending a class 9 a.m. at the permanent side, and then your next class is starting 9 a.m. at the temporary side, which mind you is on the other side of campus. You first be really confused on how you're going to do it, but I promise you it sorts itself out. at the end of the day. Your lecturers are very accessible. The lecturers that I met in 100 level, they are very accessible. So if you have any concerns, if you have any issues, they are always going to be there to help you. Your lecturers are also very understanding. The lecturers that I met in 100 level are also very understanding. So if you tell them that you are having a class right now and that's the time, there's no time in between for you to finish that class and get to your next class on time, and you make sure you let them know, they would give you a few minutes to actually get to class. That was how it was for me anyways. So if you have any issues, any concerns, you have your level advisor, you have your HOP, you have your lecturers, and all of them will be introduced to you during the course of your stay. So if you have any issues, the best thing for you to do is actually to speak out. The workload wasn't actually a lot. They will tell you that 100 level is an extension of SS3, but however true it might be, I want you to take it as if you are learning everything afresh. Like, don't say, oh, I've learned this before, I should be able to answer the questions when I get to the exam, or learn it again. There's a reason why they are teaching you afresh. So as they are teaching you, be learning it. Don't tell yourself that you already know it. Even if you already know it, make sure you listen, make sure you pay attention, and then you will come to realize that the workload of your first year in university is not really a lot, like a lot as they might have told you. The next question: what opportunities or activities can students get involved in? Mention clubs, student associations, sports, competitions, leadership positions, fellowship activities, departmental activities, or anything unique to your college. Now, I can speak on behalf of the college, but I can also speak specifically to my department. And I think it would be best for me to speak specifically to my department, because every department has their associations, every department has their leadership opportunities, every department is peculiar to one another. So as much as I can speak on course as a whole, I can mainly speak on my department. So like I said, I'm a medicine and surgery student, and you have a lot of associations that are open to 100 level students. You have welfare, you have social, you have academic, you have a lot of associations that you can join to just be of use or be of some sort of benefits to your department. Nobody will force you to join any association, right? So only join if you know that you are willing to make some kind of contribution to your department in that particular association, right? So I was in welfare and I was in social departments or social association. Those were the associations that suited me best. Look for an association that suits you best, and they'll present you the list of associations when it's time, when you finally resume school. As for leadership opportunities, from my department, the only leadership opportunities that are available to 100 level students are course reps and senatorship. And even the senatorship position, it's towards the end of the session that you'd be allowed to campaign for it, because you resume your appointments in 200 level. So it's not even really a 100 level post. So the only leadership opportunity that's open to you is like a course rep position, which you can honestly go for if you know that you are up to it. But if you know that you are not able to balance your academic life and other people's responsibilities, it's best for you to basically stay out of it, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think that works. For fellowships, Bowen University has a lot of wonderful chapel units that you can join. Personally, I'm in devotion unit and I'm in Sunday school unit, and it's been a lovely time for me. It's been really wonderful to fellowship with other people and to learn more about my faith, learn more about the Bible, learn more about what I believe in. So if you are up for it, there will be a list of units that you can join. Choose whatever you feel is suited for you, right? And I pray that God will help you in Jesus' name. The next question: what advice would you give a new 100 level student entering your college? What should they do, avoid, and prepare for? Pray hard, work hard, follow the rules and regulations of the school, and find a community that suits you. And I think they basically explain themselves. Pray hard, because sometimes it might not just be by your hard work that you escape through certain situations. So pray hard, work hard, because besides studying hard, besides actually putting in the effort, there's no reasonable or valid way that you can actually go through the level. Like, you even go through your stages in university, but I'm speaking particularly to 100 level. If you don't work hard, if you don't actually put in the effort you would, you would see that you did not put in the effort. So the effort that you put in at the beginning of the level, at the beginning of the session, will basically show at the end of the session. The effort that you put in at the beginning of the semester will show at the end of the semester. And like so, like that. We were advised from the beginning to put all our efforts into our 100 level because the workload increases with every coming session. So my advice to you is the same thing. Put in maximum effort in your 100 level because I promise you, it would help you in the long run. It would definitely help you in the long run. Even if it's just to flex it, to just show your parents that, oh, I left 100 level with this very, very high GPA. It's motivation enough, but please put in all your efforts in your 100 level. The final question that I have here, if you could go back to your first day in 100 level, what is one thing you would tell yourself? I think I'll tell myself two things actually. Speak out. If you have any issues, if you have any problems with people, with your course, with your timetable, your registrations, whatever it might be, I want you to understand that in the university itself, there are a lot of people that want to help you. A lot of people that want to help you. You have BBSF executives, you have college executives, you have really lovely and accessible lecturers, you have your course mates, like you have your course mates. And that's why I said that you should find communities that suit you. When I was giving an advice to you in the previous question, that you should find communities that suit you. You would notice that there are a lot of people around you that are willing to help you. So if you have an issue, speak out. Speak out before it gets bad. That's one thing I would tell myself. And two, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. So if you see that you're having issues in any particular area, especially academics, for example, I'm speaking particularly to academics, but then if it can apply to other aspects of your life, if you see that you're having issues in any area of your academics, work on it. Like, work on it. Don't give up until you have written the exam. Don't, like, even after you've written the exam, don't give up because you might still have a similar course like that in your second semester. But genuinely just work on it. Don't say, oh, there's no hope. Don't say there's nothing I can do about it. Don't tell yourself that, like, you're capable of whatever you allow yourself to be capable of. So my advice to you is speak out whenever you have an issue and to don't limit yourself. Those are all the questions, and I hope that I was able to answer them to the best of my ability, given the amount of time I was actually told to use. And I pray that God will help you in your first year in university. Have a lovely day, and welcome to Bowen University.
Hi everyone, my name is Adesokpe Oyinkosade Elizabeth. I'm an architecture student in the College of Environmental Sciences. On my first day of class, I was actually very nervous because I was like scared and all. I actually did not do TD in school, in secondary school, yeah. So people were like, okay, so why did you choose architecture then? Why did you choose architecture? I'm like, it's actually a very long story because I did not know I was going to be studying architecture. So I was very scared that, okay, because other people did TD, they would know more than I do, and then they'll perform better than I will. So I had a classmate, we were talking even before we resumed. We were talking on WhatsApp, yeah. And then it was like I should actually not feel nervous, that I should just flow. So classes started, it was going smooth. I was like, oh yeah, it's not hard. It's not bad. I'm like, I was liking the course. I was actually liking the course. And at first, my classmates were actually very loving. We had fun. I was able to like flow with them, and then I was able to talk freely. And then I was like, this is actually not bad. First semester was actually my 100 level. Yeah, I'm done with 100 level. First semester was actually very going smoothly. Results came out. I was like, okay, but I can do better. One advice I would give out there: do not procrastinate. Please do not procrastinate. First semester, we're going for we had this final jury. They gave us a project to do, so I was like, okay. Before I found my concepts, it was very hard. They gave us around the Christmas break to find a concept and then submit it for approval. I did different things. They did not approve it. I was searching and searching for concepts until I got an idea from a friend. Then I was like, okay, let me try this out. And then it got approved. So when I got back to school, some seniors were like, okay, let me see your concept, let me see your concept. They're like, can you do this thing? Can you do it? I was like, yes, I can do it. Even me, at a point, I started doubting myself. I was like, can I do this thing? Then I went to my lecturer that, can I change this concept? And then they were like, and then she was like, no, that I can't. I was like, oh God, I have no other choice. I have to do this. So I kept procrastinating. Meanwhile, I already had the materials with me. I got it when I went home, and then when I came back, I already had the materials. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. When I kept procrastinating till the night before. Okay, though I started some days before, but like I only did few curtains. The night before, I did not sleep overnight though. I was not doing it. Then I made one very, very huge mistake. And then I did not have any more materials. I was like, what would I do? Then I started crying. I was like, I cannot do this. I was able to improvise and then do something, but then there was a little mistake somewhere that I could not even cover at all because like the glue already dried. But then I was happy it came out well. When I brought it out for jury, the seniors that were like, can I do this? They were like, okay, I tried. And I know I did my best. I know I would have done better if I had not procrastinated. So do not procrastinate. When they give you an assignment, start immediately. When they give you a project, start immediately. That's one lesson I learned. Start immediately. I would advise that as an 100 level student studying architecture, try to, I'm not saying you should have so much fun and then forget your academics, but try to have the most fun you can. Participate in sports, do all you can. Cause let me tell you, 200 level, so ahead though. Cause I'm going to 200 level now. And then yes, I did participate in sports, yeah. But then second semester, I didn't do as much as I did first semester because second semester got tighter and tougher. Yes. Participate in sport. Don't just do all about studio. The work is not really in 100 level. But then yes, there's work in 100 level. But it's not, when you get to 200 level, you will not have time for that. So ahead. You will not have time for all those. So participate in sports. There's football. There's football. For female football, I was playing football. Yeah. There's football, there's track and field. There's any sport, you can participate in any sport. You cannot go on this architectural journey without God. Try to participate in some. It depends, but then it's your choice. But you can join you can do discipleship, you can join any unit you want. But then there are some units that are very, I don't know, those that like choir now. I wanted to join choir, but I don't know how to. But there are some architecture students in choir, but I'm like, how are they doing it? Because of the. But it's good if you want to. Yes, always put God first, because architecture journey is not easy. So you cannot do it without God, please. So in general, to the coming 100 level architecture students, I'm going to tell you one key thing: to not procrastinate. You know, I keep saying it over again. Do you know the kind of lesson I learned? Though I know I did not do bad, but I would have done better. Do not procrastinate. When they give you assignment, start immediately. It's better to finish earlier than to start rushing like hours before. So yes, start immediately, please. And then always put God first, like I've said before. Put God first. God is important. God is important. I'm telling you, there are some times you'll be so overwhelmed, you'll not even know. There are times you'll be doubting. You'll even be doubting yourself. You'll be doubting your God. Architecture. Even though I've not even seen the real thing, but like I know, and I've seen. Please, no matter what, do not lose confidence in yourself. Do not lower your self-esteem for any reason. I'm telling you. You know it's from experience. To not lower your self-esteem. Not say, okay, because you're not getting this. Okay, you're not good. You're not getting this. You're not good. Please. You would eventually get it. You just need more practice. You would eventually get it. It's not all that hard. If I was to go back to the first day of my 100 level, I would tell myself to be bold, courageous, and then always learn to face whatever is coming my way with boldness. Yes, no matter what you face, I'm telling you because you face a lot. No matter what you face, do not lose confidence in yourself. That is very important.
Hi guys, my name is Peace Ilori. I'm a student of Mechatronics Engineering in Bowen University and I'm currently in 200 level. Okay, I remember a day when I was given admission to study Mechatronics in Bowen and thank God for that. And then school resumed, I got to school, dual environment and everything. I got to my college registration and everything. And then one thing I remember really was the fact that I had to call my dad to ask for his email address and I was signing some documents and then I asked my colleague, okay, I don't know my dad's email, I'll be dad here soon. And then she was not like, I should call my dad for, and I had to call my dad asking for his email address and then first got to my because it's something I'm supposed to know actually. And also recall that, okay, my colleague admin told me that I had to go to our office on Thursday to complete the registration. But when I woke up that Thursday, I totally forgot our office number. He told me room 4, but I totally forgot. And then I didn't even know what to do at that point anymore. So I had to call my friend. I made a friend during the first week of school, and then I had to call her to ask her if she knows where the college admin's office is, and then luckily she helped me, and then she's actually like one of the best that happened to me. I'm really glad for having a friend like her. Okay, so my college is a place where innovation meets impact for science and engineering. There are various programs available like biochemistry, industrial chemistry, microbiology, mechatronics engineering, electrical and electrical engineering, food science and technology, math and stuff, and then one that is newly added was biotechnology. Basically, the academic life in my college can be so appealing from timetables clashing to the workload being so boring someone's on and then lecturers. Well, most of our lecturers are fairly quite good at what they do, but then some lecturers can be so stressful. They feel like they're literally trying to struggle with you and all of that. But basically. But one thing I also like about our college is the fact that we have a lot of buildings that are not just in one particular location, but then in different places, like unlike other colleges. I mean, we have the chemistry building, the engineering, mechanical workshop, the physics lab, biology lab, food science and technology lab. All of those places are all parts of my college. And yeah, they actually help to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical learning. And there will be also lots of projects that lecturers will give you. And when it comes to group projects, it is best to be totally involved in what they are doing because you don't know how the lecturer will want to assess you. So that is that about that. But when it comes to my college, expect the unexpected. I will not say more than that. Okay, so there are a lot of opportunities available in my college, like competitions, various competitions outside university that you can get yourself involved in right from your undergrad level. And we have our student body executives, which are like academic directors, and then there to guide you in those kind of things and then help you. And you can also like look for opportunities by yourself by sourcing online, like group competitions that you can get yourself involved in. And also there are like hackathons that you can also join to like win certain prizes, various events, various seminars that you can attend to gain to learn new things and it also improve yourself, your personal growth. And there are student associations that you can try from your 100 level, like the Senate representative. You can be a Senate representative from your 100 level, and you can also like um, join contest for other positions as you move on to higher levels. One thing I like about my college is that we usually have something called fitness weekend on certain Saturdays where we all come together. Majority of us come and then to like work out and all of that, and also departmental activities like the departmental week, college dinner. Those activities serve as a a platform where people can we all gather together. We can meet people from other levels in the same department in your college. Um, my college also basically there are lots of buildings that you see on campus that actually belong to my college. It is just I love my college so much respect that. Some pieces of advice that I would give to new 100 level students entering my college is that okay, you should get your documents intact, like your affidavit, your hospital from every single thing, get them intact, and you should make copies of each of the documents that you have, like 4 copies, or so to avoid unnecessary stress. And I also say that you should like be careful in the friends that you make. Make good friends. Choose um good friends. Having genuine friends could be one of the best things that can happen to you in university. Like literally, having friends that can actually support you and be there for you when you need help can definitely be one of the best things that can happen to you in the university. And I also say that you should not be afraid to put yourself out there, take all the opportunities that come your way, and endeavor to learn more. Basically, even though maybe not all opportunities may work out for you, but one thing is that the greatest people in life are not those who give up when someone thing doesn't work out, but the ones that constantly make consistent effort, continuously until they can get it right. So not be afraid, put yourself out there and take hold of opportunities, and don't let fear take the hold of you because it can weaken your potential. Also, I would say that you should be friendly with your lecturers, get to know your lecturers and people in the college. Like it can actually help you a whole lot. I mean, I blessed the day that I met my provost. I mean, she was very helpful to me and very supportive when I needed help in various aspects, basically. So get to know your lecturers, have a good relationship with them, and then it can actually be very helpful to you. Okay, so if I could go back to the first day of my 100 level, what I'll tell myself that who if I could see myself back then, I will pull myself by the hair and I'll be like, listen and listen well. Do what you gotta do when you need to do it and to the best of your ability. Be consistent in the things that you set your hands to do. Basically, set realistic goals for yourself, celebrate every achievement and move on. They only last for a lifetime. They only last for a moment. And finally, don't let terrible situations hold you down. They won't last forever. Those seasons won't last forever. There is greater things ahead of you. Make us proud. Thank you. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.
Hi guys, yeah, it's me again. I'm pretty sure that was very enlightening and that was very apt. And so this is just part one of the 7 representatives from each of the 7 colleges of Bowen University come to talk to you guys. So we'll be having part 2 later. For now, we had 3 colleges and we had 3 representatives from each of the 3 colleges come to talk to you guys. So in part 2, we'll be having the remaining 4 colleges and we'll be having the remaining 4 representatives, and so you do not want to miss out on that video. And if you watch this video to the end and you find out that your college was not among the first 3, then to be surely be among the remaining 4 in the part 2, so you do not want to miss the video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Cut in 4K with Dara. Please, you guys, please subscribe. It does not bite. Please, I'm begging them of Jesus Christ. Subscribe to Cut in 4K with Dara. Share share to your friends. Tell them about Cut in 4K with Dara. Tell them that she posts really amazing, educational, beautiful content. Yeah, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching my video. And yeah, I didn't really yap on this video, so clap for me. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.